First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Jarlin Garcia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And it's fouled away. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. His first home run of the season as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A ball and a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Riddle is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. 1 out, nobody on. High pop-up. Anderson has a play. 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up from Miami. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Digging in, Derek Dietrich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Ready now for the Marlins. Leo Estrada took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pence is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
At the plate, J.T. Realmuto is past meetings with Samardzija. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that's off the left field wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Here's Starlin Castro, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Realmuto stands at second with 2 gone. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to South Florida following this. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Hit back toward the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. So in now for San Francisco, Hunter Pence. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 12 is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Giants are down on 4 pitches, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Stepping in, Lewis Brinson, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Lewis Brinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Now batting, Brian Anderson. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, number 12. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And next to the plate will be JT Little, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Anderson on second. Riddle at first. 2 out in the inning. Samardzija sets. Trying to put him away here on 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pence will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Josh Rutledge, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. His numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Now the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
The pitcher, Jeff Samardzija, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Tomlinson is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Gregor Blanco waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Brinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Settling in now, Gregor Blanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Ground ball left side. Rivers gathers it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 here in the
Leading
early
off for the
going.
Marlins, left fielder, Derek Dietrich.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Leo Estrada, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro. Samardzija ready. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. One ball and one strike to the Giants first baseman. One run, just one hit, and one error in the ballgame for San Francisco. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swinging bunt to the mound. And there's out number two.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Riding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Lewis Brinson.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Brinson, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. The 1-1. Oh, that grounder caught him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down.
Number 12,
Ready now for the Marlins, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Samardzija ready. First pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Jackson. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Josh Rutledge. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He threw a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. Giants are down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Up next from Miami, JT Riddle, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And it's fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Jarlin Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Derek Dietrich. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Samardzija has his target. Here's the 0-2. Off the plate, it's 94, 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Leo Estrada.
Ready for another shot now. Leo Estrada. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. High pop-up. Rutledge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins leave one. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Flares this one over toward first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Ready once again, Kelby Tomlinson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. In his career, Blanco is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Estrada over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He was a ground out victim last time up. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Tomlinson at second. Posey on at first with 2 down. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Realmuto, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. There's 1. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 12.
Now at the plate, number 12. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Brinson over at second. Anderson at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Popped him up. Samardzija is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. Still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to South Florida. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Anderson is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Center fielder number 16, Austin.
Now batting, Austin Jackson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Let's go, Miami.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Line toward the gap in left center, and Jackson's aboard a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Andy Barnhart will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cameron Maben is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 1, Cameron Maben.
Let's go, Marlins!
Into the box, Hunter Pence hit weakly back to the mound. Here's Castro for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. All tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, J.T. Riddle. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
J.T. Riddle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. The 0-1 on its way. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not. You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Out trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-0. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Corey Guerin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alan Henson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 82, Alan Hansen.
Stepping in now, Leo Estrada. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1. There goes the runner. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Dietrich, base runner at first with 1 out.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Lifted in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Henson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Guerin is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants 1. Drew Steckenrider has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
71, Drew Steckenrider.
Leading off the inning, Josh Rutledge, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Joe Panic will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Joe Panic.
And that misses low and away, ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
Let's go, Marlins!
Drilled down the line. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Come on, Marlins!
The set and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
A bouncer up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Buster Posey will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses inside 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-0. This fastball taken high for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2 balls and a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. This is line to left. Dietrich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants leave a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Andrew McCutcheon is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Lewis Brinson is on deck. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Castro on at first. Nobody out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Another full count pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. And he takes ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Bearclaw comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 46, Kyle Bearclaw. Now playing first base and batting in the 7th
First
spot,
baseman Brandon Bell. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
From the stretch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the first pitch. Leads a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Pablo Sandoval will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Pablo Sandoval.
And this is low, ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sandoval has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Josh Rutledge would be next. Crawford at second with 2 down. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Ready for another chance? Josh Rutledge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike here for the Giants. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Fish jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Andy Barnhart gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jeff Samardzija pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kyle Bearclaw retires the side to hammer down the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @